blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey, all
out.
the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene? What it two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I got it. Show 'em this ain't the squad or sucker the test. Pimp my to too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out,
Hey,
bring 'em out.
all my front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, the back.
Fittingly named Ian Park for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And off we go from Denver. On the return, here comes Reed. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Headed out right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Down. 33. Yellow. Flag school. Hut.
Back to throw. Flush down now to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32, ready?
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout the game.
At their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Here we go.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Jump off caught by his back. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. It's on target to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
The first down carry for Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
White. Hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got it near the 10. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And the Brown game works for the touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Tag.
drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Liking 18. Liking 18.
A second down run by Pacheco. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be Browns football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. 3rd and 2, McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The rookie out of UCLA has it. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull that in front further, 13-zip.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Play action, McCarthy. Looking to his fullback now. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7th and 5.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd down and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
49-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. They're on the 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
6, back up. Back up.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-point lead. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Mevis ready to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, well, you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy buys time, rolling right. Check down complete to Pacheco. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Oh, he loses the football. And the Broncos corral it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Down. Hut.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hut.
A handoff here to Sampson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. Come on. Blue strike.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready?
3rd down from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy from his own end zone. Has him on a quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He finds space for a few yards that time. And it's Carson Schwarzenegger who got over there for the stop.
That is on 6-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down. They will go. It's McCarthy. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He lofts it deep right side. And they pick him off again! And the Browns get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
Oh, this is a lonely place. I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Ready?
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Ready.
He's going to throw it. All the left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Hits his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Set. Ready. Rail at 45. Wide. Hut.
Sticking to the air here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. Hut.
Line up the design keeper. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break.
Ready. Break.
It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns piling it on going into halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Mevis now for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Ready, set.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Blue, check. Let's go now. 52 blue, set.
Hand off to Sampson. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. Took huge advantage of it.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
McCarthy to throw it. Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. Across midfield at the 45. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Running left with Pacheco. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
They snap it to McCarthy. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. A toss here to Sampson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
On the double.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready.
On the left side with Sampson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Set, drill, green. Black.
I'm bringing tight end in motion right.
Check, cut.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
Gain of 17 yards. 1st First down, Browns.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Right, let's go now. Claw, 10, 33. Yellow, ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. And he's tackled for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On play action now, McCarthy. Blitz is there, and he goes down. We'll get a stoppage here, and this is the last guy that you want to see hurt, especially with how his career began, Brock. It is J.J. McCarthy getting some help from the medical staff. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
180!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. To his wide out is a screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Picked up at the 38. Across the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Sampson from the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Dumped off to his running back. Past midfield at the 45. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
22.
And they've been doing it.
Set.
2nd down carry for Sampson. Good run there, about 9. It's still 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Black, 95. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Browns are lined up to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
70 Lions! Let's go!
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Throwing again is Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Finds the football outside. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, You'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Collects this and he is robbed. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we ready.
It's Sampson on the carry. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really creates an indecision now defensively.
And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready. Fury, yellow. Here we go. Push.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180.
Baker now off the play fake. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Complete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4-yard gain.
Kings.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Broncos.
Baker throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Off defense in the hurry up here.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they're going to be set at the 11 after that play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards. That's good for Broncos.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
180! What's up?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Browns will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Set, ready.
Running back sent in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning.
Ready, ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we set.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come on, cluster. 6. 36. Hey, check mega. Hey.
They kick the running back in motion.
Hut, hut.
They're going to pass it here. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Browns continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Check a lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Good. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield now off the play action. He rolls to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Good. 220.
Throwing, Baker. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
180! What's up?
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Toward Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Hut.
First down, here's Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Mega. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And with this being their 5th consecutive